Hey guys, TriggerhappyJon coming at you with another Nier Reincarnation video, guys. So today's video is literally going to be, it's going to be a kind of a long one, so I do apologize. Basically, what happened is Subjugation dropped. As you can see here in the background, I currently have the Subjugation screen pulled up, so you can kind of see how it went for me. As you can see, it did not go great. I expected to do better. I thought I was more prepped. Turns out I was not. So what this video is literally, this was my live reactions of figuring out how Subjugation works. Clicking through the buttons, going through the motions, figuring out how to use the mock battle. Like literally it's 100% the first time I've ever done any of this type of content. And yeah, so I just wanted to share it with you. It's basically the highlights of kind of go over basically when Subjugation got announced. At the 2200, I pulled it up, I read through it, we jumped right into the content. We tried a little bit of trial and error, fixed a few things here and there. Now with that being said, I'm going to be, you know, as we're recording this, it's now Tuesday, so this content's already been out for a day, and now we're about to get the Daemon event to drop, which I did a video on yesterday. So I'm going to be pressed for time. We're going to have to do both events and do them fairly quickly while we have the time, because we only have a week on this on the Subjugation battles, and we only have 2 weeks left on, or 2 weeks on the Daemon event. So with that being said, I'm going to take my time, I'm going to get it done. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. My channel is growing very quickly. Guys, I'm so humbled and so grateful that you guys have been subscribing to me. It means a lot. It really does. We're getting that much closer to getting monetized, which should be amazing. That's basically my end of the year goal, is to hit that 1,000 sub mark. I already have the watch hour, so it'd be amazing if we get monetized. But I hope you guys more or less enjoy the video and kind of can relate to the situations I went through with dealing with Subjugation. And as you can see from my scores here, guys, even though I was a whale and I wailed out and I thought I was ready, you can see that these B's, these C's, they tell a different story. They tell a different story. I was not ready. I was not prepared. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. All right. A large and surmountable foe has appeared. Work together to drive it back. Awesome. Will do. About Subjugation battles, unlike regular battles, sorry, I can't speak, words are hard. Subjugation battles require you to create different deck loadouts for each wave. When a certain amount of time has passed, or if your party is wiped out, you will proceed to the next wave. When the third wave is finished, the battle is over. Okay, so the last wave is the dictator. So really, if you make a good sustain wave, you can forever keep the battle going. But I think there's a caveat to that, because I believe it's only a 2-minute time period. So let's see. Scores are determined by different factors, such as how much damage you deal. The higher you score, the better the reward you will earn. About attempts. Bosses appear irregularly, and you can only challenge them while they are active. You can also only challenge a particular boss a certain amount of times per day. Okay. The counter is reset at 0-100 PST every day, which you may attempt the battle again. Okay, so right now we're gonna be able to do quest 1 tonight, and it will reset at 0-100 PST, which is like a few hours from now, and then we'll have quest 2 probably unlocked. High score of okay, so I have to do quest 1, unlock quest 2, quest 3. Okay. You can create a deck specifically for Subjugation battles on the loadout screen. Your deck will be split into 3 parts, one for each wave. You must have at least one of the following, one character for each wave in order to deploy your loadouts. Note that you can't equip multiple instances of the same character, weapon, memoir, or companion in your wave decks, nor can you equip the same character in a different costume. Okay, which is fair. Like that's not to be, yeah, okay, awesome. So, oh my god, the first boss is fire. All right, well, the first boss is fire. I have no problem competing against this very first one. Now, I'm not gonna do well for competing against fire though. This is gonna suck. Rewards and exchange. Yeah, yep. Let's see what we get. What do we get? Okay. So right now at 0, right? We're at 0. Here's the required score. What you get when you have nothing. First time chat from viewer, you can do a practice round. Yes, I knew we can do a practice round. So we're gonna try that first. But we're gonna need a loadout set up for fire. Okay, so ideally we want to go. So what's the target goal? What's the target score here, and what can you get? That's what we need to see. All right, so if we can somehow manage to get to SS10, which is 6.5 million score, we would get battle coins of 280, 120. Okay. A type of medicine you okay. So I mean the rewards, I don't know if they're worth it. I really don't. That seems pitiful. But this is quest one. Quest one. So what's exchange? What's the exchange do? Like what do these tokens go for? All right, Zenith's Brilliance. You got to check. Yeah, that's what we're checking right now. We've got to check the exchange. So Zenith's Brilliance, 4,000. Okay, so 4,000 of them will get me a Zenith's Brilliance. All right, so 4,000, and how many is that gonna take? How many is that gonna take? Rewards. So say, hold on, let me throw a calculator up. You can see it on stream. Yep. Okay. Let's do some quick math, guys. So let's just pretend. I will Costa. Hold on. Let me, before we get too far along, because I'm also recording this to do like part of a YouTube video as well. So let's just say you do pretty good in the event, and you hit the bottom tier of S, right? Like the S cutoff, that's 1.5 million. We won't even go all the way up to the top 10 tier because we don't know if that's going to be easily achievable yet. We'll know once we attack and whatnot, right? But let's just say for shits and gigs here, you hit the first level of the S tier and you're excited. You did it. We got there. That's 220 of the subjugation battle coins. Okay. Now, the Cursed God has arrived from the 18th till the 25th. Look, notice in the top left. So that's about 7 days. And notice that the 25th, he leaves at 4 a.m. versus he came out on the 22nd or at 2200. So really it's just under 7 days. So really it's like six days and some change, right? 6 days and some change. So if every day you hit that that bottom level, that bottom S tier, so we'll say that times 6, you're gonna hit 1,300 of the 1,300 coins, or is that what they're called? What are they called? Yeah, you hit 1,300 battle coins. So if we go to exchange, so it's gonna take you 3 battles. It'll take you three bouts to get to the Zenith's Brilliance. Okay, that's kind of a rip, but that's only what I can see right now. That's only knowing times 5. Why is it times 5? I guess I'm missing it. Why is it times 5? 5 battles. Oh, you're right. Times 5 elements. So times 5. Okay. Chat just brought up a really good point. You can't see it because my calculator's blocking it. But they brought up a really good point that I had misdid my math because I totally forgot that we're going to be able to hit every element. So like this one's saying this is fire, but we're going to be able to hit every element times 7 days, 6 days, 6 days. Because technically this ends at 4 a.m. Or 4 in military time. So technically you're only gonna get like 6 days out of this. Really, like realistically, you're getting like 6.5 days. All right, so here we are. We're gonna do our first subjugation battle, guys. I'm with chat. It is currently 10:17 p.m. my time, which is basically 2217. We are gonna do, I have a light loadout made. We're gonna go into quest 1 on the dark battle. Now this is saying 150 force overall to complete this one, so we should have this one in the bag. Shouldn't be hard to do at all. But what I want to do is I want to see, how do I do a mock battle? It looks like right here, by hitting the mock battle, that'll let me do my practice run. And as you see here, we can see all the difference in my loadouts. So when we swing back to loadout position 1, when we hit mock battle, would you like to start the mock battle? This battle will not count against your attempt total, but you will also not earn any rewards. Okay. I mean, it's a freebie, right? It's a freebie. Let's go try it. Let's see what happens. If you guys saw my previous YouTube videos, I explained why I built the teams I did as far as synergy goes. Now, granted, I only built them for the light element, or affinity, sorry. So I'm gonna have to rebuild them for each different affinity. So let's try it on the light loadout and see what we actually get, if it works for us, okay? So what I should do is I should probably take this off auto, right? Target. And we should probably proc all of their abilities together, so we get a really, really good and beefy, because notice the time, 1.5 minutes. So let's go. Oh no, I shouldn't have used his. I should have waited to use an ultimate for the manual. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're gonna knock him down regardless, because this is an easier one. Notice the knockout gauge is almost full already, and we're only a minute into the battle, and we haven't taken any damage. We just took a little damage there, but nothing major. I'm gonna pop it back on auto. We'll go ahead and let the companions pop off and let them do their own thing, because I think total we're gonna be okay. We're gonna do enough damage. So total damage here, we only did, we're at 1 million. So let's see mock wise, let's see what happens here. We had 23 seconds left. Now notice the knockdown bar has went up, and now it's back traveling. Granted, this is only on the mock battle, guys. This is a mock battle. This is not the genuine artifact. So let's see what we get. Okay, so we knocked him down, and now he's gonna reappear. So we're gonna go up the ladder, we're gonna come down the ladder. Okay. So, and we're so far damage wise, we're at approximately almost 3 million. Okay. So I think we cleared wave 1. I don't know what's going on. He sustained some damage. We're connecting. Okay, wave 2 is coming out. It doesn't tell me what boss this is though right now. So we're at 3 million damage. Now we're on wave 2. Now how is our wave 2 gonna perform? I never saw the companions proc on the first one. I never really got to see them proc. So I'm wondering if companions, other than the shutdown passive, if that's going to be the most beneficial for us. I mean, because we only have this 2-minute time limit. Okay, so wave 2 should actually do a significant amount more damage as well. Notice the knockdown bar is growing here on the left-hand side. All right, so now that it's growing on the left-hand side, it's gonna finish growing. Okay, we gotta wait for our team. Okay, so our team's gonna go ahead and proc all their passive weapons. We're gonna proc all of our passive abilities. Okay, knockdown bar has now went red. I'm guessing this means you successfully knocked down the battle or the boss, and you're gonna do a backtrack wave, which then spawns the next boss. If I had to guess, that's how I would guess this is what this is looking like. So it's basically we're hitting our threshold, and we have about 23 seconds left. This worries me because this is the easiest one. So this should be like the wave 3, god basically. So what's he gonna do? So am I just gonna do more damage to him? Because we're only at 5 million damage. So I really need to see what the damage threshold really ends up being, guys. But like I said, this is my very first battle. I've never experienced this. I'm not 100% sure what to expect, what's going on with it. I just know this is a mock battle. I think I have my teams built with the correct synergy. Now, the tried and true team's gonna come out. This is the DPS team that I use for everything. These 3 girls synergize very, very well together. They go glass cannon and they smack do damage. So this should really pay, like if I pay attention to my damage here, this should see some good numbers as far as damage goes, especially once Gale procs her defense down. Even though it looks like he is full, it looks like all the passives here, the top left, you can see the passive bar here, the negative status elements. It looks like all these are kind of stacking up on the main subjugation boss as well. So there's Gale. She's now put the defense down. So we know for sure he has the defense down. You could see the numbers skyrocketing from 2P there. She's doing close to 1 million a hit. So this is my clear nuke team right here, knockdown wise. So they just skyrocketed that damage. We're up to 20 million damage. We entered the last fight at 5 million damage. Currently, we're at 20 million damage. We have 50 seconds left to go with the battle. So we definitely did a lot of damage, which is awesome. That's the goal, is you want to do as much damage and blow him up as much as you possibly can. You can see the amount of damage we're stacking here. Our combo is climbing. We're at 15 on the combo scale, 20 on the combo scale. There we go. 2P is going to keep going. We're at 26, which is awesome. We're doing a lot of damage. Oh crap, we reset the combo counter, which is, it's okay. So we did a lot of damage. Now let's see how this mock battle actually translates to where we need to be to get the good rewards. Because for all I know, oh wow, okay. So at the beginning there, you saw I did the math for, say we did S1, right? S1 total damage. For the result, I just put what I thought was going to be the best loadout in slot, and I got A5. Now this goes to A10. So what happened? Battle report. Okay, so battle report here. This will tell you total damage. Oh, yeah, you auto it. Yeah, I did auto it. You are correct. So total damage, wave 2. So total damage here, Noelle didn't do a whole lot. Theo didn't do a whole lot of damage. Emil did nothing. So really, overall, they didn't do a whole lot of damage here. They did a lot of hits. They had a lot of hits, right? These yellow lines are hits. Red lines are luck. So first wave, we didn't do a whole lot of damage. Second wave, we didn't do a whole lot of damage. Flat out did not do a whole lot of damage. Third wave, however, we came back with a vengeance and we did some damage. We wrecked face on the third wave. So this makes me wonder if I shouldn't break this up and put one of these 3 girls on each loadout and then move one of the others. You know what I mean? Like combine the loadouts with the players and then try again. I think that's what we need to do. I think that's the play. I think that's the call here, is we switch. Instead of having the powerhouse for the wave 3, we take the wave 3 team and we separate it and we work it into wave 1 and 2, so that way we have a main damage dealer in both wave 1 and wave 2 that then can synergize well with the team, and we'll see if that gives us a higher damage report that gives us more than the A5. Because right now, if we were to say, okay, this is good at A5 and we hit done, And we come in here to the rewards section. Granted, this is the easiest quest, guys, so it's only gonna get harder from here. So I hit A5 on my first ever run. This is with not having a clue what I was doing, right? Okay, just for a minute. Good, thank you, Ron. I appreciate you mentioning it, or else I would have been like, what in the fuck? I have a quick auto mute on the top of my mic, so when I was moving my hand around, I must have accidentally bumped it. But anyways, so we're at A5 on the rewards. This is in the mock battle. So that means I would get 202 of these medals if I just went straight across the board and I hit A5 like everywhere, right? And that's best case scenario. This is with light loadouts and dark loadouts are gonna be my bread and butter because I have the highest ranking of those weapons. So if we say 202 times 5 times 6, I mean, that still gives me 6,000 coins, which would give me a Zenith's Brilliance and then like a Supreme Adoration or an Insignia. But really, I want to hit Zenith's Brilliance and like a Black Pearl. That's the ideal. Like, I want to hit 7,200. So what do I need to do to hit 7,200? Let's go look to see what you got to do to get 7,200, because that's what's going to make the difference. Like 7,200 is going to be the goal. So let's see, what do you need to hit to get 7,200? Let's go look at it here, because we know it's not going to be S1, right? We know S1 isn't going to hit it for you, or SS1 isn't going to hit it for you. So what if we go up here and we say you hit like SS5? This is the 47 million threshold, or yeah, no, 4.7 million threshold score. This gives you 262 times 6 times 5. That gives you 7,800. That would give it to you right there. So what if you go down to SS, let's go to 256 here, guys. Times 5. So even then, so okay, what about SS1? SS1, 250 times 6 days times 5 battles, 7,500. So if you can hit SS1, you're gonna be in like Flynn. Okay, good to know. So this is the target. Really, SS1 is gonna be the target for the week. And that gives you 7,500 coins, which then gives you in the exchange that would allow you to get 1 Zenith's Brilliance and a Black Pearl and have 300 coins left over, which then you can use on whatever you want to use. But that's the goal. That's what you're going for. Okay, good to know. I'm glad we know that. So I just placed on A rank. So I placed on A rank 5. So we got to do a lot more. We got to do a lot more fine tuning, guys. We got to do a lot more fine tuning. All right, so we're back. We've balanced our teams a little bit more. So I had the all-star team on wave 3 here. I've now mixed it up to where I'm going to lead with 2P on the wave 1. We're going to use Gale on the wave 2, and then we're going to use A2 paired with Lars and Noel on the wave 3, which should all synergize pretty well. Total force wise, we're looking fairly balanced at the 92 to 93, almost 94k mark, which put our overall deck force up to almost 28k, which is higher than it was previously. So let's go see what this does battle wise for us. So with that being said, I'm going to go in and I'm going to enter the subjugation battles, and we're going to hit mock battle for the dark loadout here, because I want to see what my light loadout does against them. So mock battle. Yes, I will forego all my specialties there. Okay, so I will be right back with the results of this battle. Right, so we're back. We did another mock battle. This time we split it up to where we took our very last wave, which was the OP wave, and we spread them out and we evenly distributed them. Now notice the score is different, guys. We were at A of 5, and we have now dropped to A of 1. So survival bonus we got, max combo bonus we got, Difficulty bonus 0 because it's the first one. Total damage we did was only 22 million. So we actually did worse by spreading them up and not having the powerhouses on that last wave. So it may be worth it to really focus on getting a best in slot for all of your affinities as well as weapon groups.